Here we are, and we're back and rolling back for the TABC Summer League. I hope you guys are as pumped as I am that we're about to get started for the Premier League in all basketball, and I think, or in Jewish basketball in the tri-state. I think I could have the wherewithal to say it, being that I think I'm in all of them. I think I'm in all of them and then some. I think I played in six leagues in the winter and in the fall and coached us there. It's basketball's been very good, but I'm really excited to be back, and I'm really excited to have all y'all who watch and who don't watch. But I'm excited to have all y'all who watch back here, following intense league, trying to win again, and come to you to bring you what the people have been looking for, which I think everybody here and everybody wants to know: who are the definitive top 50 players going into the TABC Summer League, going into the draft, why I ranked them. There's a lot of new guys. So if you're a new guy, I might not have given you the proper respects. That's not personal. That just means you're either young or you don't play in the rec circuits. For people who do, I probably properly rated you. I'm going to go by each dude, and I'm going to start right to it. ChatGPT, with the help, it's recording. Share screen. All right, we're gonna get right to it. Zoom countdown. All right, so we're gonna get right to it. Number 50 player, great guy, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite, one of my close friends, Avi Baron. Um, Great dude. I probably am biased here. Some of you might see this and think that's rated too low. I promise you, as we get to the list, I'm think he rated too high. Honestly, there's a lot of really good talent this year. Avi Baron is known for his defense. He's on a normal night. He's reminds me a lot of 2014 Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley when he played with Rajon Rondo. On his best nights, he could look like Pelicans' Drew Holiday, but at the most part, he's a role player. He gets the job done, former champ. But honestly, I think I'm a little bit biased here because he's one of my close friends. But Avi Paired at number 50. The next couple of guys are newer guys that we haven't really seen before, but we're going to put him on the list and talk about him. Isaac Schiffman is a lefty. He's cousins with the Kelsons. He's super fast. He's super quick. He could shoot the ball. He plays like a Kelson. Not as talented as Alex, I don't think, obviously. Alex, I think, is one of the best, but really good player, really tough defender, knows how to play the game. You're not going to go wrong if you draft him. 48th, Eli Newirth is new, but they rated him pretty strongly, and I respect the rating. So I'm going to just keep moving. 47. Oh, this guy's a captain. He's got a ton of length. He's a good defender. He could shoot the ball. Started at MTA. It's Ike Parazier. Now Ike is a champion, is a former champion in the league, and once upon a time was I think he was the best player or second best player on a championship team. I think those days have passed him. But if he's your third best guy, I think you're a contender. I think Ike is a really good player. 46, Evan Chesner, another two-time champion. This guy is he's the total heat check. Evan Chesner can get hot. Um, and when he gets hot, look out. I look at Evan as a more polished and more put together version of J.R. Smith. In a sense that he can get super hot, get it going, come off the bench, hit it. But he reminds me of those like white college players in the Sweet 16 that like play for High Point or something and get super hot, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, how does this guy has six threes? They're in the Final Four. Chesner's like embodies that kind of player where he could run the break, plays great D, and if he gets hot, like look out. Definitely, he was taken real early by Stevie Poe last year and quote unquote ruined Josh's summer. But I don't blame Stevie. I would have done the same thing. Evan Chesner's a baller, and we're trying to win. 45. So this is extremely low for a player I've won two rec league championships with in the Zion League. which is bring your own team, which makes it more impressive. And someone I think is like, when healthy, is one of the premier players of this league, easily one of the premier defenders, premier teammates, dog winner, wants it, will do anything to win. The problem is that Aaron Heidemann has not played for an entire year. This is the first year I haven't played with Aaron Heidemann since I was still married. And I don't even think, oh, I did have a son since I was still married. I love playing with this guy. He's one of my favorites. Awesome on ball defender, lightning quick, money mid range shot, total winner. Could play off guard, could play a little on ball, but he's really good off ball. Um, he's a better version, I think, of Avi Baron. The issue with Aaron Heidemann is he's coming off an ACL and he's been out for a whole year. And if you were expecting to get Aaron Heidemann of old and get a solid defender, clutch player, dog, 18 points a game on breaks kind of guy, I don't know it's going to be fair to expect that. But with the player that he is, I think I would be remiss not to consider him in the top 50. I think he's going to come back strong. 44, Ariel Friedman. I think this guy is freaking good, and I think he always slides. And I think it's he always slides, and it's a wonder to me why he does. He's played in the Muncie League. He averaged 14 points and 6 rebounds. That league's a good league. All right, that league has a team with Malka and Katz and Kelson and Langer and Gutman and Burry Klein and Gelnick all on the same team. And Ariel Friedman's team had beat that team in the regular season. Ariel Friedman, 14.6 rebounds. I think he's the most underrated player in the whole league. And I think it goes to show how underrated he is that I say that and I rank him at 46. This guy I think could light it up in a frenzy. He's big, he's strong, he could rebound. I think the only knock on him is he has a tendency to take quick, long threes the second he gets it. He doesn't let the offense settle. And if he hits, when he hits, which is he's a good shooter, he's a very good shooter. But I think that's the only knock. I think teams draft him low for that. But I think he's a great defender. He's one of the few guys I think that guards me very well, actually. He guards me very well. He guards guys like Langer very well. Like, there's not a lot of bigs, and there's not a lot. So, I mean, I really think if you're getting, I mean, Dan Polyev got Ariel Friedman in the 5th round last year. That's a totally underrated player. 14 and 6 in the Muncie League. I think this guy's really good. Prove me wrong. He's a champion. He's a leader. So this is someone I don't know. 43, Gabriel Sklar. So Sklar, I don't know, but I know, but they rank him really high, and so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's on my watch list. 42, Josh Klein, maybe the best pure shooter in the whole league. Been to the finals twice with Burry. No, been to the finals once with Burry. He's an often Burry collaborator. He's the poor man's Joe Amar is what I say. And you guys don't even know who Joe Amar is, but he's like Ray Allen. He's like Ray Allen on the Celtics in 2012, where he is still an all-star level player. Can get you 18 points a game. Is completely lights out. He's a big-time shot maker. Offensively, I think I'd rank him in the top 25 without anyone. And defensively, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good defender. He can guard quick guards. Josh Klein, you can't go wrong with. I don't mean to offend him by saying Ray Allen in 2012. I consider Zevi Salmon Ray Allen in 2005. So I'm high on Ray Allen. 41, Jake Greenberg. I've said this for years. Poor man's John, and John I think would be one of the 5 best players in this whole league, maybe number 1. Jake is an excellent defender. He's an excellent athlete, excellent leader, great guard. People might say this. I remember last time I did this, and I called him the poor man's John Greenberg. They reached out to Jake, and they said, "Do you hear this?" He's calling you the poor man's John. Well, I'm the homeless man's Ryan. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not it ain't personal. We're just, Jake Greenberg, he could straight up play. Number 40, Avi Bernstein. He was a teammate of mine last year. And let me tell you, this kid's excellent. And he could shoot. Tell anybody that we played last year about Avi Bernstein, they'll let you know. He averaged 16 points a game last year as the fourth option. He could play on a team in a variety of roles. You could plug him in. He's like the perfect plug and play. Like he could fit any kind of roster. He's an excellent defender. He's an excellent shooter. He's an excellent guy. He's very coachable. We ran a system last year. He did it. He guarded the best player on the other team. I might have him too low, honestly. 40 feels very low for a player like Avi Bernstein's caliber, but this just goes to show you how good the league is. Avi Bernstein at 40. And I think had we won the championship, he goes higher, but we didn't. 39 is David Markovitz. He was a big opposite angle. I think bigs this year are going to get rated higher because there isn't any bigs. There just isn't any bigs. There's no centers, and you could get a guard at any round. These are 50, and we are leaving so many talented, excellent players off this 50 list. Most of them guards. You need to get a guy to be able to guard Ari Mitnick, to be able to guard myself, to be able to defend the rim against Jack Reinhardt and Mo Heller and David Katz and guys that get into the paint. David Markovitz is a very good big, so I would take him. 38, a guy could have listed on the big list, Benjamin Bookbinder. I really like his game. They made the Final Four last year, I believe. He's an excellent mid-range shot. He's a complete zone buster. He's a pick and pop machine. Excellent defender. Excellent rebounder. Another big, right? He's a guy who can guard me. He can protect the rim. He can hit mid-range shots. I mean, you can't really these guys don't grow on trees, especially the Jewish community. So you're going to need this guy. He's very good. 37, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite dudes, Matty Reinhardt, the consummate winner, a champion in this league, a killer. He's a defensive player of the year, former, ultimate 3-and-D. He's Andre Iguodala with a better 3-point shot. He always goes in the second round, and his teams do very well with his brother Jack, who's one of the top 5, top 10 players in the league. But Manny Reinhardt, number 37, not much to say. I mean, he's a complete dog. Will guard 1 through 5. Can guard 1 through 5 like legitimately. Could guard me at the center. Can guard JJ Zackheim at the point guard. And there's not really a lot of people that can do that, if anybody. And Matt's one of them. 36 is Burry Klein. A lot of people might laugh at that because if you look at Burry's game on the court, you're going to look and you're going to say, oh, he doesn't shoot. He doesn't score. He doesn't, Burry Klein is the ultimate winning player. He's an amazing defender. He's an amazing rebounder, but let's forget about that. Let's just look at the facts of teams that Burry Klein has been on. He has been in the finals. I've been in this league 6 seasons. That's 6 years. And Burry's been in the finals 4 of those years. And he always drafts Judah, who I think Judah is really good. So let me preface that. And I'll get to him. But Burry Klein is the ultimate competitor. He's the best captain in the league. He's the best leader in the league. And what he doesn't have in traditional, if you set up cones and ran basketball drills, those kind of skills that you see on the court, this guy makes up in everything that makes a great basketball player, everything that makes a winning player that a coach would want, that a player would want to play with. Burry Klein embodies that guy. That's why he's always his own second-round pick and still goes to the finals. So Burry Klein is 36. 35 is Adam Dietz. We're back to a guy that is super skilled, dribble both hands. He could shoot. He could defend. It's funny to have Dietz after Klein because Adam Dietz, you could look at him and tell how good of a basketball player he is with cones and all that stuff. It's funny to say that. But Adam Dietz is excellent. He's built like a brick house. As a guard screener, he's excellent. He could shoot the ball. He could defend the other team's best player. He is the captain this year. I really wanted to play with him, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. 34, Ezra Silfen. Ezra Silfen plays in the JBA A League as a starting point guard on one of the best teams in that league. Suave lefty, could knock down shots, tough as nails defender. Um, really good player. Um, he was really good on that Knicks team last year. I think he was misused on that Knicks team last year because they just didn't have any spacing. And I think if you have a guy like Silfen who could slice and dice in the lane, you're going to want spacing. Um, Drinking water, you're going to want spacing. He's a great defender, lefty, good passer. If he's your starting guard, I think you have a championship team if you have the right pieces around him. 33, perhaps the second most unstoppable post player in the league. David Moskovich, 6'8", great hands, great finishing, lefty, great mid-range shot. Very difficult to handle. He's probably 250 pounds of muscle. Can finish, construction guy. He's got traditional strength. Um, he easily could actually be for any 5 minute stretch of any game, he could be a top 10, top five player in the league. I think the reason he's ranked at 33 is because he's a little bit older. He gets a little bit gassed. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's not playing every day like some of the other psychos that this league has to offer. Um, Excellent. Like you have to game plan against him. David Moskovich at 33, that just shows you how good this league is. 32, Jordan Hode. Oh my God, Jordan Hode is 32. What the hell? 4-year starter, YU. Oh my God, what? Frisch, superstar, legacy family. I get it. I love the Hodes. I just spent Pesach with him. I basically lived at Leor and Janet's for months. Like my parents basically lived there for months. I love Jordan and Justin and Tyler. I love these guys like brothers. Jack Locke, which is Samantha Hode's son, and my son are best friends. I love the Hodes. This has nothing to do with personal. Jordan Hode is Tony Parker, and he's a great basketball player. I'm making this list so that people who are drafting and don't make mistakes when they draft. Um, he hasn't played in a year, and so to draft somebody that is that hasn't played in the year and also hasn't the reason I have him, I think 32 is a fair ranking for Jordan Hode. We know all the talent that he has and we know all the IQ, we know the history. But we have to remember that Jordan is now 33, 34 years old. He's got 3 kids. He hasn't played in a year. He didn't play once on the pass off program. He he's an excellent second, third option, I think, on a championship. His second option, 32 would be second round. And so he's an excellent second option on a championship team. That's what 32 is. He's not the number one guy anymore. He's the number two and maybe number three. So that Jordan Hode is great. He's excellent. If he kills me, I'm happy to talk it out. But Jordan Hode's number 32. 31 is Judah Klein. Oh, Jack, Judah Klein better than Jordan Hode. I'm sorry. Jordan Hode hasn't played in this league in 3 years, 2 years. Judah Klein goes to the finals every year. And he guarded me and he held me to 12 to 10 or 12 points in the first round game when we played him. And believe me, I haven't forgot it. I've been working on moves to shake him since then. And that just goes to show you the kind of impact that a player like that could have. He's got a great hook. He's a great rebounder. He's a great winner. He gets everyone to buy into Burry's toughness. And I think he's the yin to Burry's yang. He could hit threes. He could put putbacks. He guarded me. He guarded Boosie. He did just a great job all around in that run. I think he's one of the more underrated players also in the league. I don't know why more people just don't take him. I think he's great. And just because Burry could take him, fine. But like Burry's a competitor, he would take Judah if he was ahead of your guy. I think more people should take him. Clearly proven that he could be the second best player on a finals team. Judah Klein is 31. Number 30 is Avery Stepner. We don't have to say much about him. He's ranked 8.5 in the league. Could shoot, could drive. He reminds me a lot of not Chase Buttinger, Chandler Parsons. The year that Parsons was really good when he was a borderline all-star, when he was averaging like 18 a game for the Rockets. great swingman three. Their family, basketball family, super high IQ, does a great job on the max. Shooter, defender, Avery Stepner. 29, R.A. Halper. We're going into basketball families now. Maybe the best shooter in the league, maybe. Knockdown 3-point shooter, super high IQ, great entry passer, great defender, knows what he's doing. Fun fact about R.A. Halper, he plays my brother Ryan. He puts together a semi-pro team in the summer, coinciding with TABC. I play on it with him. I get into shape. He gets some other guys. R.A. Halpert's one of the guys that he gets on that team because Ryan Terrell trusts the defense and the shooting of R.A. Halpert. Ryan Terrell trusts the defense and the shooting of R.A. Halpert. So should you. 29, enough said. 28, Shlomo Mizels. This kid is an absolute stud, absolute bucket, absolute baller. This kid came down from number 55 ranked 2 years ago. He's 28 now, and he's moving up. He dominates in the JBA. He does great stuff. People can't guard him. He's one of the best pick and roll point guards in the league. He's a great defender. He's a great passer. He came and he shook the TABC curse last year when he was a major part of that Suns team's winning the championship, and he's only gotten better. He's only gotten older. He's only gotten more mature, and his basketball IQ has only gone up. So if you take Shlomo Mizels, you're getting like honestly a prime, almost slightly after his prime Jordan Hode. I think this guy is one of the top point guards in the league, and I think you need point guards to win championships. You need point guards. You need centers. 27, Ellie Lipner, really easy. You just can't. I know this goes against everything I've said because I'm all about like, have you played in the last year? Are you playing all the time? Are you staying in shape? He's not playing, but I know he's a marathon runner. But here's the thing: you can't buy what he brings to the table, which is excellent defense. He's in great shape. He's super strong. He could guard your center. He could guard your point guard. He could cut to the rim. He could finish on the break. Like, you can't buy what Ellie Lipner brings to the table. He could shoot the three, could hit the midi. Like, physicality is such an important part of the game. And this guy is the complete package with physicality. So you 100% need a guy like Ellie Lipner. He's 27. Easy place for him. Jacob Dube, I don't know who he is. So I'm going to move on. They rated him really high. I'm giving him his respects because last year I didn't rank Sudwards. So whatever. Build the hype here. Okay, baby. 25. Mike Herman. Some might say this is a little low. He's a first team all league guy. And he has proven that he could be the number one scorer on the championship team and number two overall player. But when we won the championship, Herman and I built a very special bond that I thought, that was almost completely shattered by probably the worst rec experiences of both of our lives. And it had nothing to do with me and him. It was complete outside factors. But I love this guy. Super handsome, beautiful family. Maybe one of him and R.A. Halpert, I'd love to see have a shootout. One of the best shooters in the league. He is ranked pretty high here at 25, coming off a first team all league appearance and being one of the best scorers and having great size. I think I rank him here because I think the league got really good. Honestly, I mean, 25 is top of the second round. And I think that's where Mike Herman is right now. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Top of the second round, Mike Herman. That's usually where he goes. When I drafted him and we won the championship, he was bottom of the second round. Last year, I think he was mid. I think he's top of the second round. 24, Justin Hode. I think this is where he belongs. I think Justin and Mike are really close together. This is like 1A, 1B. If you're drafting Justin Hode, again, I played with him on Pesach a little bit. He hasn't played in a couple of years. If you're drafting Justin Hode thinking that he's a 10, which is what they put him in the league, I'm not shitting on him. He's doing great. He's a beautiful kid. His wife is one of the coolest people, and I love them. But this isn't a personal thing. Like this is like, and he'll be the first to tell you he's not playing all the time. They rate him at 10, 8.5, 9. That's the fair rating, I think, for where Justin Hood should be. He's a great shooter. He's a great scorer. He's got tremendous size, automatic in the mid range. But if think of Justin Hood, you're thinking closer to Mike Herman and less closer to say farther down the list. He's great. Great hands, great midi, great guy, great locker room guy, great teammate, super fast, can shoot the ball. Not much else to say about Justin Ho. 23, Nathaniel Benlulu. I don't know much about this guy, but they have him ranked high, so I'm going to rank him high, whatever. 22. This is like when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. They get married and have a kid. That kid would be Yehuda Gutman. And this guy is the most automatic 2 points in the whole TABC league. He's completely unstoppable. He's completely unguardable. He's morally reprehensible for just what he can do on the court. He's just a monster. Has ballerina feet and the lightest touch around the rim. His only knock is that he can't play for prolonged periods. So, I would probably draft a backup big. But that's how good he is. That even though he can't play for full games, he's so unstoppable that you got to just take him. You can just throw it down. He's either getting 2 points or he's getting 2 free throws. Alex Kelson, I think one of the most underrated players in the entire tri-state area basketball circuit. He does never gets the love that he deserves because he likes to play with, really good players. But this guy is one of the best shooters in the league. Him, Halford, and Herman. Here we go. Like we're putting a list together. A1 defender, A1 ball handler, A1 passer, A1 leader. On any given night, could be the best player on a championship team. I have him top of the second round, which is new for Alex, but he's always been the first round pick. I think Alex, you're this is a championship. This is a champion in multiple rec circuits. He's a champion level player. Very hard to find a good NBA comp because they just don't make guys like him anymore. Kyle Lowry, like in his prime, I don't remember, but we tough defense, veteran leadership, hits threes. He's a stud, certified. Oh, I got to pause in between these, I guess. All right, cool. Yoel Schreier, number 20. This is a huge step up from last year. Last year there was 9 guys to take in the first round, and there was a big drop off. And I have Yoel Schreier at 20. Zach Randolph. That's who he plays like. Excellent rebounder, excellent attitude, great team guy. He's going to play. He'll play with the worst teammates of all time and make the best of it. He's going to give you 20 and 10 every night. Can hit the three. He's a monster on the glass. Put it up layups. Total. He deserves a championship win. Yoel Schreier, number 20. Number 19, Mason Wedgel. Holy crap! Look how much talent we have. Mason freaking Wedgel is 19. This is a guy who was drafted number 1 overall 2 years in a row, not that long ago, and he's coming off a first team All TABC. This is no knock on Mason. This is the indicament of how good the TABC League is this year. Mason Wedgel, number 19. This guy, he's a do-it-all scorer. Could score in multiple ways. He could pass, he could dribble, he could rebound, he could defend. He came off that car accident last year, and I had never seen something like before where the car got fucked up. Sorry, I just cursed. So the car got messed up. Yeah, one of the greats, one of the great guys, one of the great players. 18, Schmoozy Rosen. I don't know much about him. I got to be honest. I know him as a guy. I've not seen him on a court in 4 years. He played for Or Yisrael, which is not typically known as a basketball powerhouse. But I'm telling you, I went on pass talk with him. This guy is a mega athlete. I saw him jumping over people. Like he is a crazy athlete. Loves the game. His dad played. He played. I'd love to see him on a court. This is my sleeper. Ultimate. He's my Ben Haber Sudward sleeper pick right here. Schmoozy Rosen. Look out for him. 17, Pacey Jacoby. I just saw him tonight play an excellent game against that Alex Kelson, Malka, Langer, Gutman, Klein, Katz team. I mean, 3-level score. Could dribble both hands, drive, attack. Um, Played lights out defense, lights out scoring. I mean, total package, total offensive package, total bad boy, total A1 star stud. Definitely want to build a team around him if you're looking to win a championship. This guy is a bad boy. 16, Eli Boosie. Wow, dude. That's how good our league is. That Eli Boosie, who's one of the best scorers in the whole league, coming off a first team all league where he averaged 26 points a game, whatever he averaged. I have him at six freaking teen. Automatic from the mid range, one of the purest scorers. He's like Carmelo Anthony. He's like a Knicks Mello. Um, you totally can build a team around him to win a championship, similar to how they built Dirk in 2011. Like he's an offensive force, but you definitely want to surround him with pieces that'll get him the ball and make sure that you want to build a team around him. He's Dirk, 2011 Dirk. That's Eli Boosie or 2013 Melo, who I thought that team could have won a championship had they built the team around him a little bit better. Eli Boosie, total stud. Number 15, Ron Artest, aka Rafi Mitnick, maybe the best defender in the league. Tough as nails. And maybe I have Rafi too high because I love him so much and we've won championships together. Um, Rafi Mitnick, he's look at old tapes of Ron Artest. This is the exact player. He's the king of the no, 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 yes, but can guard 1 through 5, and he could stop Yehuda Gutman and he could stop Alex Kelson. Stop them in their tracks. And there's only one player in the whole league who can do that, and that's Rafi Mitnick. His team, I think, was the favorite to win he's won a championship in TABC, and he was favored to win before he got hurt. And that Raptors team, when my team won, there's no way we were going to beat them. He was going to lock me up and take care of business. 14, David Katz, one of the purest scorers, A1 studs in the league. Enough said about him. I mean, he's a superstar. I had him a little bit higher last year. Um, I had him in the top 5. I think he's coming off an injury. I've played with him. He's a great outlet player, great shooter, great defender. He's coming off a first team all defense. Certainly, one of the best players in the league. Shows how good the league got. That David Katz is 14. Number 13, Aaron Heller. Aaron Heller, yeah, the Heller brothers. They're studs. Excellent shooter, excellent driver, excellent off guard. Was recruited by Elliot Steinmetz a couple summers ago. I remember Steinmetz reached out to me. He thinks this kid is really good and can play. And he's a stud. That Lakers team was tough. Aaron Heller's 13, could shoot. He's like Joe Johnson, a little smaller. Maybe he's like a Donovan Mitchell, but a little bit less athletic. Um, really a good player. 12, Johnny Firestorm, the Human Torch Levine. This is the Human Torch. Johnny Levine, 28 points a game on a team that included me, who needed touches, AJ Rosenblum, who needed touches, Avi Bernstein, who got touches, and Ben Brenner, who got touches. This guy is it's over. He is definitively the best shooter, the best scorer in the whole TABC league, and it isn't close. Nobody is a more natural scorer, a better scorer than Johnny Levine, including the guys coming up next. He's 6'3". He's super long. He's super agile. He could light it up in buckets. He is a bad boy. And anybody who played him last year will tell you, who left an imprint on you last season when you were finished? Nobody's going to say Jack Terrell. They're all going to say Johnny Levine. That guy is a bad boy. He does as good as if he was as good as he is on offense. On defense, he'd be the best player in the league. It wouldn't be close. He's an amazing offensive player. And which is funny, we got another offensive star, JJ Zackheim. The reason I have JJ over Johnny, despite me saying what I've said about Johnny, is JJ has done it as a number 1 option. He's gone far. He's had good seasons. He's gone far in the playoffs. Johnny hasn't done that yet. So these two are both lefties. They're both scoring machines. They're both firestorms with the ball in their hands. They're both super hard to stop, super hard to guard. Both lefties. One has done it as a leader, gotten far in the playoffs. One hasn't. And I challenge Johnny Levine to do that this season. to be the player that I know he is and take his team far into the playoffs, being the number one guy. And JJ's there. JJ is Allen Iverson, circa 2001, 2006. Those are two of Iverson's best years. JJ's just he had one of the best playoff performances I think I ever seen last year, or might have been regular season against Eli Boosie, where he just was incredible. And this is Allen Iverson. Now I think similar to Allen Iverson, you have to build a team around JJ that makes sense to enhance Allen Iverson's skills, similar to 2011 Dirk and certain guys. I don't. I'll give you an example. I have myself ranked very high here, obviously, because I have an ego and I should and whatever. But I feel like a guy like myself can be a Dikembe Mutombo if you need me, right? Like, and that's not what you want from JJ. You want JJ to be pure Allen Iverson and be scoring. And if you pick him, let's go. All right, I got to slow it down here. I got it. Whatever. All right, number 10. I'm gonna give the next to the YU guys, Ari Shklar and Hillel Benash. Look, they played for YU. They played 4 years with Elliott. They played against Zevi Samit every day in practice. So I have to put them here. I don't know how Ari Schuyler plays. I know Hillel Benash is very, very good. I've played with Hillel Benash. He reminds me of a Heller. He's basically Mo Heller, a similar player, great shooter, great guard. But they have something to prove. I have no idea who they are, honestly. Number 8, Jack Reinhardt. He is now a 3 or 4-time defensive player of the year. I think so. He's the best defender in the league. Him and Rafi Mitnick. He is an ultimate winner, ultimate captain. He's a champion. He is a Finals MVP. His accolades on the TABC Start website could be its own Wikipedia page. Excellent passer, excellent coach. He always does very, very well. The only issue with Jack and why he's not probably higher is an injury risk. 2 seasons now he's gotten hurt right before the playoffs. The one year he was the Bulls and they had that hot start. And then with the Hornets, I think they would have beaten us for sure had he not been hurt. And we went on and win the championship. So you would safe to assume that Jack would have had a shot. Yeah, great shooter, stud. Nothing much more to say. Ari Mitnick, number 7. Who you want to talk about pure scorers? He's a pure scorer, pure defender, complete tank. He's a tank. He's like a tank. Just gets downhill, bumps you, and one. I don't remember who I was talking to, but we were talking about the differences between guys in the post and they said Ari Mitnick out of a double team. Said he doesn't pass to the double team. He runs over the double team, and he scores on the double team, and he hits the step back fade. He's the most unstoppable scorer. He plays like Nuggets, Mello. Honestly, he's a little quicker, and He's an amazing defender. He's a great offensive rebounder. He always gets the loose balls. You can't stop him, and he's yet to win a championship, I think. And I think it's time. He's not a captain. It's his first time not doing it. So I call on the captains to please put a good team around him so my boy Ari Minnick can win a championship because he deserves it because he's an absolute killer. 6, Tony Angle. Look, people might say I overrated him here, but at the end of the day, he won MVP. He won Defensive Player of the Year. His team didn't lose a game, and they won the championship, and he was the anchor. So he's number 6. If you don't like it, screw. He has one season here. It is a championship, captain, Defensive Player of the Year, and MVP. So there you go. Number 5, Mo Heller. Whoa, Jack, is this too high for Mo? Absolutely not. There's 4 ways in basketball that you win games. All right. And the 4 ways that you win games in basketball per analytics are effective field goal percentage. Are you getting layups? Are you getting open threes? That's basically what it is. Open threes and layups. Offensive rebound percentage. Are you securing rebounds? Are you getting rebounds on the other side? Turnover percentage and free throws. And Mo Heller, if you have him on your team, you are guaranteed to at least have 2 to 3 of those. 3 of the two or three of the four on luck. He gets to the line like Shea Gillis Alexander. Refs give him calls, and he's not afraid of contact. And the refs like putting him at the line, and that's fine. He gets the call more than a guy like myself or Jason Langer. He's smaller. He gets to the line. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's a scoring machine. He's an excellent defender, and he's super clutch, and he's a great locker room guy. He took his team to the finals, and a team that really didn't have a secondary ball handler. And so that alone is very impressive. Mo Heller, number 5. Ben Haber, number 4. Probably the best athlete in the draft. Was voted MVP last season, led the league in scoring, I think. I like this kid a lot. I played with him. I like him a lot. I do. I like, he's a sweetheart, a great kid. I challenge him, though, to, and he may not like this challenge, but I challenge him to take it up on the level this year, show up to every game, bring out a dog in you, take people's lunch money, be there, show out, prove the talent that people are putting upon you. He is number 4, though. It's hard to deny. He's led the league in scoring, 6'6", total stud. Yona Tarzik, number 3, engine behind that Suns team that went unbelievable. Excellent dribbler, excellent passer, excellent shooter, excellent point guard, excellent stud, excellent fourth quarter player. Nothing more to say. And he's number 3. Number 2, Gabriel Geller. He was a walk on. He's 6'5", first off, and he was graduated in 22 or 23, and he was a walk on at Cornell. That should pretty much tell you everything you need to know that this guy is a stud. I don't know. I've never seen him play, but those stats alone have him at number 2 for me. He's number 2. Obviously, it's a stretch, but I'm telling you, he walked on at Cornell, and he's 6'5". I would take a flyer on him. And number 1 is me. Yeah, final reveal. Who's number 1? Who do you think? It's freaking me. I'm the best player in this league. I'm the man. It's my freaking list, and I am the best player in the league. I don't have a lot to deny it. And whatever, 2-time champ, blah, 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 blah. It's gross if I talk about myself, but I'm going to say this. If anyone drafts me, I'll have you know, I am here to only play point guard. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. If you draft me, draft wings, shooters, and centers because I'm playing point guard. I did it in TABC. I fell in love with it. I'm never going back. I'm too old. I'm not playing center anymore. I'm not getting banged up by Gutman. I am playing point. Figure out the rest of the roster. I led the TABC in assists at 8.8. And that's what I'm doing. So if you're thinking of drafting me and you want to play with me, I want to play with you, but I want to play point guard. So let's make that work. But I think I'm the best player in the league. Sue me. You know, I play all the time. So whatever. You could sue me. That's the top 50. I hope that was helpful. If anyone was offended, dump it. It's rec ball, dude. Who cares? There's bigger things. Like, who cares? If I missed you, I guess I'm sorry. It's don't be offended. Prove me wrong. Go bust. Go kill. Go play basketball and do well. Go like eat right and work out and you know, try hard and kill me when we play. Like, don't get offended. It's weird. All right. That's all we got. Love you guys.